Hello and welcome to my channel. This video is going to be a very quick birthday card using the Tim Holtz Distress Oxide inks. The background which I have created using ink blending, you could also create it with regular Distress inks if you don't have the Distress Oxides yet, and you could also use regular dye inks. You just would need to do a little bit more blending, and the colors may not be as blended as you may like, but you would still get good effects. Let me move this aside and I'll show you the materials that I'll use to make this card. Alright, I have a card base cut 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have a black mat cut 5 1/4 by 4. 2 white panels cut 5 by 3 3/4. The inks I'm using, as I've mentioned, is the Distress Oxide inks. I have Cracked Pistachio, Fossilized Amber, Wilted Violet, and Broken China. I'm also going to be using Versafine Onyx Black. Each of these colors is available in the regular Distress ink family. For the masking, I'm going to be using this Post-it tape, but if you don't have that, you can use masking tape or any low-tack tape will do. You could also use masking paper, but I would think that masking paper would be a rather expensive option. You can use just regular tape and it'll be fine. I have a single Happy Birthday stamp by Hampton Art. I got this at a dollar bin. I have some florals, watercolor flowers, which I also got online. There's no name associated with this, no company. It was just a warehouse purchase. And I have the Stampin' Up! Edgy Eloquence stamp set, which has a lot of nice sentiments inside. I'm going to be using my Spectrum Noir sparkle pen. And I am going to be using black and white striped washi tape with rhinestones. And as I mentioned, I'm going to be doing ink blending, so I need my ink blending tool. If you don't have this, you can make do with a cut sponge and it'll work just fine. Let me clear this stuff away and start into the card. Okay, now the first thing I need to do is the ink blending. So I'm going to take the Post-it tape and make a mask to keep the most of the card protected. So I just need a small strip of the Post-it tape, and I'm going to just cut it right in half because I don't need this wide piece. And using the 2 straight edges and my grit mat, I'm going to line it up so the straight edge is pointing toward the work area. And press that down, and let's see, which is the cut side, which is this side. So let's see, I think I want this much. I'm going to use my stamp and double check that I have left enough room, and I have. Alright, now that that's done, I'm going to bring in a piece of paper to protect my work area. And also, to protect my card from stray handprints, I'm going to put on a glove. Because the Distress ink is a little bit wet, and I have a bad habit of touching my work and leaving little smudges all over the place, which I really can't stand. So if you ever get a card from me with a little smudge, know that I said a few choice words when that happened, and it's all part of the charm of the material. Okay, I'm just going to go through and blend all the colors one at a time. I'm going to start with the green and then blend into the blue and the yellow, and finish off the yellow with a little bit of the purple to give it more of a sunset look. I'm going to just let this video run and play some of my brother's wonderful music during this part. Please enjoy. Okay, now this may happen to you, so I'm going to leave this in and show you how I resolve this. I got a little over exuberant with the blending, and I forgot not to go over this area. So what I'm going to do is bring in my cutter and salvage this piece by trimming off the area that is damaged. And I'll use this in another card. So let's just free that. Now, of course, if you want to go for that Art Deco look or something wild and abstract, you could leave that on there, but that's not what I'm going for. So I'm going to cut that off. And I'm going to use this in something else. So, getting another piece of white and starting again. So you get an opportunity to listen to even more of that wonderful music. Okay, much better. Let's free this. Now, okay, much better. All right, moving on. I'm going to go through the rest of the card front and then move on to the inside of the card. It's very simple from here, barring me making any more mistakes. Okay, that is the finished card. It was very quick, even though I made the little mistake with the original one. I was able to quickly fix that. I'm going to make a card on this real quick and I'll post a picture of it along with these. I'd like to thank my brother David for the music that he provides. I appreciate all the help that he's giving me. He's brilliant musician and he really brings it all together with the music. I'd like to thank everyone for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get my numbers up and get the word out. Tell everybody. If you receive a card from me in the mail for whatever the occasion is, be sure to check out my channel because you may find that there is a video where I showed how I made that card. So then you can get a double impact from the card. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Take care.